Kicking it off with part one, boys. This is the Patriots theme team. And if you watched my video yesterday, not much has changed. However, this was before we got Keyshawn Johnson. And on the defensive side of the ball, this was before we got Richard Seymour. But other than that, everything else is the same. And if you guys did not see my Patriots theme team video I posted yesterday, I highly recommend going and watching it because I break down the team a lot more in depth. And then as for our playbooks, our offense is still the New England Patriots offense. And the defense is Chicago Bears defensive playbook. 0-0, of course, getting into game one. Starting it off with this Patriots theme team, trying to see what they're all about. You see my top three. We got Judon up there at a 97 overall. Pretty intimidating, if I do say so myself. And our first pass goes to Cordero Patterson, who is a Raider great, in my opinion, but he's also on this Patriots theme team. And you guys are going to notice throughout this video, we start subbing in with Garrett Blount quite a bit more. And it wouldn't be a Maze video if we didn't start it off with the Stevie as well, turning into Helen Keller in the flesh. On our first drive, as usual, starting it off with a turnover. But our defense coming through, getting us the ball right back with that beautiful bait, masterful bait, if I do say so myself. I am a master baiter, some might say. And we get 7 points on the defensive side of the ball. Well, 6 points actually because my 2-point conversion failed. But we're going to go for 2 on the next time and hopefully make up for it. And another great play from the defense. And this is just going to show this Patriots theme team is glitchy as hell. O'Neal diving and playing that ball perfectly, which is a rare sight in Madden 22. You don't normally see your players play the ball well. But now we got the ball on offense once again, already up 6. Looking to get 2 possessions on this guy. 2nd and 10 here, going with our patented deep whip route. And we put him in a fucking blender, baby. Evan Ingram into the end zone, getting a touchdown himself. Now going for 2, hoping to make up for the blunder earlier. And it doesn't look like much was open, but we squeezed in a pass right there to Lance Allworth, and we convert. So now up 14-0, still in the first quarter, hoping to get another turnover from our defense. My opponent, however, dials up a dot, a nice crossing route right there to Devin Hester, who gets out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And as we head into the second quarter, he has an opportunity again on the crosser, and it's Devin Hester getting inside the 5 now. And at this point, I'm like, all right, man, we might need to start either A, sending more pressure, or B, adjusting our zone drops. 2nd and goal here, right over our head. Cam Chancellor jumps, but as usual, out of reach, man. I feel like I was only 5-6 yards under that route. I should have got the pick, in my opinion, but I'm a little biased. So you guys let me know what you think, but I think that should have been a pick. Great pocket right there from my man Dagger Dick Dan, who steps up, delivers a strike to Randy Moss, and now we're in the red zone at the 22-yard line. There's under 2 minutes to go in the first half, though, so ideally we would take off a little bit more clock, but Antonio Brown gets a pretty big gain right there, and it's looking like chewing clock might not be all that possible as LeGarrette Blount trucks his way into the end zone, and that was the air truck I was talking about, guys. Even though I didn't connect with anybody on that truck, I still got a nice animation and a little boost forward because of the air truck and the 250 pounds that LeGarrette Blount carries under his big frame. The next drive, we get another interception. That is McCourty, who's going to take it back for a touchdown, and we go up pretty big at that point, causing my opponent to quit out. And honestly, props to him. I hate more than anything when you're down by an incredible amount and you just stay in the game. Like, there's no reason for it, man. Just quit out. You don't get a participation trophy for staying in the game, buddy. But getting into the next game, game 2, you might be noticing we're going against the man Ethmo Beef. And we already made a video on this game, so I'm just going to be showing the very big highlights. You see a bomb right there to Randy Moss, takes us up 2 possessions. He comes back with a score of his own, and then we drive back down, answer back with that patented, beautiful whip route from our man Evan Ingram. Get him in a 4th and 17, already up 2 possessions, get the stop, and that's pretty much going to do it in the 4th quarter. So that's how that game ended. If you guys want to watch the full live comm video, again, that game will be my previous video that I just uploaded. And getting into game 3, it's going to be the same situation. We already went against this guy in the last video. I already showed you guys this game. ABK, anybody buying corn? Not me, baby. I'm not buying any corn from you. And we're starting it off again hot. Evan Ingram on the big touchdown. We get a stop. We drive right back down. Again, a big touchdown this time to Lance Allworth, our man getting in there. And this game was pretty much just domination from start to finish. You see, we're in the 4th quarter here. We're already up like 3 possessions. We get another turnover. And that's going to do it for this game. And once again, I reiterate, if you haven't seen the full game and the full video, check out my last video about the Patriots theme team. 3-0 now, getting into a game you guys have not seen, unless you're in the stream, of course. But still undefeated, still dominating. Honestly, we haven't really gone against anybody that's given us even a close game yet. So we're hoping to keep this momentum alive. We're playing well, and we're started off in our typical fashion, throwing a bomb. Psych, we had the bomb. I don't know why I didn't throw it, but Dagger Dick Dan takes off. Looking like Michael Vick out there. No cap, no Keezy. Is this Dan Marino or Dan Vick? You know what I mean? They kind of look the same as well. But as you can see, we are driving down on this guy pretty easily. And you might recognize his name from last week because we did play him in a weekend league last week. And he runs some pretty weird defense. We check down to the flats, and goddamn, you just got juked out of your socks, buddy. And I didn't even have jukes on. I'm running on conservative. We get caught on a 4th and inches on the 1. Big boy Blunt gets in there, gets a touchdown, and that's why we got him, man. There's no better guy to have on the 1-yard line where you need a yard. You need inches even. And LeGarrette Blunt gonna give you them inches, okay? So he's back to his old bullshit on the offense, throwing those crosser routes. He beats me again, and then 1st and 10 hits another crosser route from the 29. And so it took me a few drives, I guess, to remember this guy's offense, because this is all he ran last week as well. The one play, just the crossers. And you guys know what we do. We throw bombs and we fuck moms. So let's get after it, baby. Spin move, super effective. Randy Moss to the outside, 75-yard touchdown on that inside cross money play that I love so dearly. And we give him the ball right back. So he runs the ball on 2nd and 10 there, gets a pretty nice gain. Actually, it's a bigger gain than I expected. But then he's right back to his bullshit with the crossers. And this is just me being stubborn, guys. It's very not difficult to stop. You just got to set your zone drops a little bit. Just figure out where you want your zone drops to stop this crosser, if this is all he's running. And my stubborn ass obviously wasn't doing that. So he scores, takes the lead again. And now we got to fight back on the offensive side of the ball. Again, we get our clock cleaned a bit there. Antonio Brown gets popped. But we did hold on to the ball. We got the catch. We're moving and grooving. 1:22 on the clock. A deep ball. That is Lance Allworth on the sideline, getting inside the 10. A great throw and catch. Now 3rd and goal as we sit here with Dan Marino looking for somebody. And Antonio Brown on the low ball, on the hitch, catches it. We haven't converted 1 2-point conversion yet this game. And this is looking like it's going to be our first one. Dan Vick getting it done himself. If it's not open through the air, he's going to get it done. And we finally decided to not be stubborn. We adjusted our zone drops, and as you guys can see, the one play he wanted to run, we had bagged. All we needed to do was just change it up a little bit. And the first play we set our zone drops was the first play we got an interception. So we got the turnover we needed. We're already up 6. There's 30 seconds on the clock. We throw that crosser again. Lance Allworth again in nearly an identical spot. And we're back inside the 10. And big boy Blunt gonna give you them inches, okay? With that, we're up 12 points. My opponent quit out, and we move on to 4-0, keeping the streak alive and still remaining true that we have not had a good game yet. We have yet to face an opponent who can hang with this Pats theme team. But in game number 5, we get matched up with John the Bruiser and his Giants theme team. And if we know one thing about the Giants and the Patriots, and when it comes to undefeated records, if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be the Giants, all right? So I'm not going to entertain that idea. John the Bruiser, I'm going to bend you over, spread you wide, and I'm going to take them cheeks. And there ain't going to be nothing you can do about it, man. Unfortunately, on his first drive, he is driving pretty nicely. He's inside the 10 now. But this is where he holds strong. You know, this is where it's hardest to score, and this is where I play some pretty good defense, I feel like. Get him to 4th down, play phenomenal coverage around there. Nobody's open. Tries to roll with Mariota, and we get the sack. Cam Chancellor coming through, sending at the quarterback and getting that sack that gives us the turnover on downs. So now it's 0-0 still. We're starting it off with a bomb. Okay, where's a mom? Okay, because we need to finish this sentence, right? We're going to throw the bomb. Then what are we going to do? Pick up a block is what we're going to do. Lance Allworth, a devastating downfield block, enables us to throw that bomb and get the one-play score. So we start off 7-0. We get him in another 4th down. So as I said, we're not even entertaining the possibility that this Giants theme team is going to do anything to us. But a great throw from my opponent right there. I came underneath expecting to lurk it, and he lobbed it right over my dirty little head. And I deserve that, man. That was just a good play by him. Mariota with a great pass. And now he's to the ground game. That's Marshawn Lynch juking upfield, getting a pretty big gain. I think that's about 25 yards right there. And he's to the 27-yard line. But as he gets closer to the end zone, this is where it gets harder and harder to score. And our defense starts to lock up. He throws it up top. That's Brandon Marshall with a jump ball. But he doesn't even get a chance to go up because Devin McCourty outruns him to the ball, gets the interception. And now it's our ball again, already up 7, getting the ball back at half with only 2:50 left on the clock. We start off the drive on 3rd down, a great dot over the middle to Antonio Brown. Now I see that he's pressing Randy Moss. And there's one thing you know about Randy Moss, you shouldn't press him, buddy. We go up top with the lob pass, and my man Randall F. Moss comes down with it, scoring another touchdown. The game now 13-0, us going for 2, of course. And we find Lance Allworth, also known as Bambi, for the 2-point conversion. So we're up 15-0 now. 2 minutes on the clock in the first half. My opponent trying to roll out with Mariota, but nothing really open. Throws a cross-body pass to Tony, the rookie. And, I mean, I had a guy manned up on him, and I don't know what happened as he rolled out right. The guy just trailed off, fell off his man, and he ends up getting that pass. But now inside the red zone, 3rd and 8, he finds Evan Ingram for a touchdown, cutting the lead to 1 possession. Thankfully, we got enough time to go down and get that 2-possession lead back, and we're just going bomb after bomb. You see his deep third kind of drop down a little bit. Randy Moss gets behind him, And that's Jabril Peppers. That's a brand new card. He's on a Giants theme team, so just juiced out of his mind with the stats, and we were still able to bomb him deep and get behind him. And so that's going to give us a lead of 23-6. We're up 17 now, 3 possessions. It's his ball, and we're getting the ball in the second half. So he's getting desperate. He throws it up again to the jump ball. We got 2 guys on it, and our man Phillips comes down with the interception. So it's looking really grim right now for our man John the Bruiser, right? He's down 3 possessions. We have Omaha activated. We're just going bomb after bomb after bomb. Randy Moss with another catch. He's just having himself a freaking day. And with 20 seconds left, we're in the red zone now. We find Patty with the fatty on the wheel route. And from the 2, we go to our boy, Big Boy Blunt, who gets us a touchdown. So we were up by 4 possessions at that point, or close to it, getting the ball right back at half. So once again, not really the closest game. And we finished this video 5-0, boys, undefeated. And this Patriots theme team, man, I'm telling you, just steamrolling kids. And so if you want to see how we continue this weekend league, be sure to tune in tomorrow. We got games 6 through 10, and then we'll continue the rest after that. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit the sub button so you don't miss any videos. If you liked this one, go smack that like button. Matter of fact, go make love to that like button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Now I'm on the outside.